Right now on the Collegiate News Update, Grand Rapids Community College has launched a climate survey to determine your overall happiness with the college. Find out how you can take part and possibly win prizes.
And Gildas Laughfest kicked off the month of March. See what events broke records and had those on campus bursting out in laughter. This is the Collegiate News Update.
Your school, your source, your story. This is a Collegiate News Update.
Hello, and thanks for joining us this Friday, March 14th. I'm Sarah Davis.
And I'm Clayton Cummins. A 5K run was held on campus with a different type of dress code. Gildas Laughfest kick off their first annual Funderwear run at GRCC's Ford Fieldhouse Saturday morning.
Take a look at these videos. Participants were encouraged to attend the 5K race with their underwear on top of their normal running clothes. Those participating in the Funderwear run were also encouraged to help with additional fundraising as well. Some of GRCC's very own faculty took part in Saturday morning's run.
It's a good way to get together on campus and get involved and be fit, which is something that I think we really strive for, to be healthy.
Laughfest is all about laughter for the health of it, and we wanted to give people a variety of different ways to have a seriously good time, and we thought what better way than to run around in your underwear in the middle of March.
People were not the only ones showing up in their underwear. Their furry companions also adopted the run's underwear dress code. For complete Laughfest coverage, including the Funderwear run, head to thecollegiatelive.com.
GRCC welcomed comedian and actor Jim Gaffigan last Friday on campus. Gaffigan performed at the Ford Fieldhouse to a sold-out crowd. He delighted the audience with his new material and his iconic Hot Pocket spiel. Gaffigan also used different voice inflectuations and impersonations throughout his performance. I had the privilege of covering Gaffigan's performance on campus. Check out the full article at thecollegiatelive.com.
Well, it's not an event in downtown Grand Rapids without trying to break a record. Laughfest was also kicked off by trying to beat the world's record for the largest amount of people wearing sunglasses in the dark at one venue. You're looking at pictures taken by the Collegiate News editor Jacqueline Zeman. The official count was 1,675 people, beating the past world record set at Wrigley Field in Chicago back in July of 2012. Laughfest wraps up tonight on campus with Chris Tucker performing at the Ford Fieldhouse starting at 8 o'clock. Tucker is known for his stand-up comedy and playing the role of Detective James Carter in the film Rush Hour.
Employers were on campus Tuesday trying to fill at least 600 job openings. GRCC's spring job fair was packed with both employers and job seekers. Organizers say this is a sign the job market is beginning to turn around.
We're just looking to get as many jobs out to our students as we can. This is the perfect time of year because you've got students graduating, looking for those full-time positions, but then we've also got students looking for those seasonal summer jobs as well. So we're trying to get as many opportunities out there for students right when they need them the most.
60 representatives from companies including AutoCamp, Hope Network, Amway Hotel, and the John Ball Zoo were all in attendance.
Well, have you ever wondered where your trash goes after throwing it away, or even recycling? Well, GRCC is offering a chance for you to find out through the Garbage Tour. You're looking at video from last semester's Garbage Tour. The tour will take you to visit the Waste Energy Incinerator, the City of Grand Rapids Recycling Facility, Comp Renew Electronics Recycling, and the South Kent Landfill. The Greater Grand Rapids Garbage Tour will take place April 10th from 10:30 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. To register, head to grcc.edu and search Garbage Tour. Some GRCC business students had a lot to celebrate this spring break as they took first place in the Business Professionals of America competition. 9 students from GRCC took first place in anywhere between administrative support and video production. These students will travel to Indianapolis for the Business Professionals of America competition on April 29th. Good luck to those students.
GRCC is looking for your feedback this week to identify successful actions the school has taken, learn about some difficulties students have had with the school, and address those topics. It's all part of the climate survey. The survey takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Once you've completed the survey, Students may enter the chance to win one $1,200 tuition scholarship. To take the survey, head to the grcc.edu and search Climate Survey.
Well, after $1.3 million in renovations, the Roger B. Chaffee Planetarium, located inside the Grand Rapids Public Museum, will reopen. The reopening is scheduled for Saturday and will feature the latest Digistar projection technology and surround sound for the most realistic experience. Programs are $4 per person on top of the museum's general admission of $8 for adults. The Collegiate's Ray Potts spoke with museum officials about the reopening last month. For his full article, head to thecollegiatelive.com and search Planetarium.
Grand Rapids Community College unveiled new banners on streetlights around campus during spring break. You're looking at video courtesy of GRCC TV. The banners feature GRCC students as the college begins its 100th year celebration. Many events scheduled for the 100th year celebration won't begin until the fall of 2014 semester. GRCC, which opened as Grand Rapids Junior College, opened for students back in 1914. For more information featuring a timeline of school history, head to grcc.edu/100th. Well, Clayton, did you have a good spring break?
I did. I had a lot of time to relax, and I also made some new graphics, as you guys might notice today. So, yeah, definitely very relaxing, and it was really nice because this Monday, I don't know if you remember, but it was sunny, 47 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
It was a heat wave.
It was wonderful.
I put my flip-flops on and everything.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see what Tess has to say about the weather.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get that kind of weather again. Tess Russo joins us now with the Collegiate Weather Update. Hi, Tess.
Thanks, Sarah and Clayton. What a wild week in weather we've had coming back from spring break. Temperatures were anywhere between the mid-40s and sunny to the 20s and snow falling. Luckily, there's nothing like that in your 6-day forecast. Here's a shot of downtown Grand Rapids looking west towards downtown. Your Collegiate Weather Update forecast calls for a sunny Friday with a high of 42 degrees. Lows will be in the single numbers for a majority of next week. But the good news is, we'll see a good dose of sunshine Sunday and Monday. For the Collegiate Weather Update, I'm Tess Russo.
Okay, thank you, Tess.
Well, it sounds like our sports teams here at GRCC had a rough week.
It sure does. Well, the Collegiate sports editor, Zach Watkins, joins us for the sports rundown. Hi, Zach.
Thanks, Sarah and Clayton. David Thompson, a sophomore from Davison, Michigan, has committed to play golf at Detroit Mercy, a Division I school in the Horizon League. Thompson joins Jared Malter, who is committed to Eastern Michigan University, and Tony Conaway, who has committed to Savannah State, as GRCC golfers who will continue their careers at Division I programs next year. The 5th-ranked GRCC golf team begins their season in Scottsboro, Alabama at the Goose Pond Colony Invitational, March 20th. The men's and women's basketball team seasons came to an end over the break. After defeating Muskegon Community College in the first round, the women lost to Lake Michigan College in the second round of the Region 12 District Tournament, 103-44. The men lost 107-90 in the first round of the NJCAA tournament to Lansing Community College. Baseball and softball began their seasons over the break in Florida. The baseball team sits at 0-10 and plays Davenport on Saturday. The softball team is 2-8 with a 16-5 win coming against Davenport's junior varsity and a 1-0 win against Augustana College's junior varsity team. That's your sports update for this week. Back to you, Sarah and Clayton.
Okay, Zach, thank you. And don't forget, the latest edition of the Collegiate comes out this coming Tuesday. We spoke with our editor-in-chief, Josh Vissers, about what you'll see in the paper.
Well, in this issue, we started off with some Laughfest coverage, and we've got a nice spread about that. And then we're also debuting the first information about the 100th Gala that's coming up. A lot of events planned for next year around that. So we've got a little kind of a synopsis or preview about some of those events coming up. And then we've got a few reviews of some downtown restaurants, including Freshie, which just opened a little while ago, and West Coast Coffee, which has been there for a long time, but we got a nice feature and an interview with the owner and the guy who opened it. I'm looking forward to seeing it in print.
Okay, Josh, thank you. Well, that's the news we have for this Friday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Davis.
And I'm Clayton Cummins for all of us at the Collegiate. Have a great day.